What's up guys, Fluda here bringing you Stoke Manage Mode episode 9, and we're going to start this episode off by going into a game against Manchester United away. So this is going to be a tough game. I think Man U are third in the table, just a couple of points ahead of us, so if we get this win here, we'll bump us up to fourth. And as you can see early on, Berbatov picked up an injury, so Man U are down a striker already. And later on in the game I get a long throw with my virtual pro, and Boakye gets his first goal for the club. Great goal there with a lovely header just going straight past De Gea anyway, and we're 1-0 up in this game. And here you see Pennant play a lovely ball to Boakye, use his pace, he's got 95 pace and just buries it home in the bottom right corner and puts us 2-0 up, and that's how the game finishes, 2-0 against Man U away from home. That is an absolute terrific result, and Boakye picks up man of the match. So as you see there, we're 5th in the table, which is pretty good. And this is basically just my youth squad at the moment. They're not old enough to like recruit into the youth squad anyway. So just see how that builds up, and I'm just going to set up a couple more scouting networks in random places. It doesn't really matter which places, but if you guys want to go back and have a look, I'm not sure exactly where it was. So moving on to the second game of the episode, we're against Sunderland. And if you can remember guys, previously in the season I lost at Sunderland, because Sunderland are fucking difficult to beat, and they pick up a random penalty right here. I wouldn't have called that a penalty personally, but you know the ref did, and he was being a bit of a dick to me in this game. And what can they do? But yeah, they scored the penalty. I knew it was going to go left, I just didn't know whereabouts left, and that's how the game finished, 1-0. I played really bad in that game. Their keeper was on top form, as you can see there. I had double the amount of shots, I just couldn't score, I guess. I think I hit the post a couple of times in that game too, but I kind of like cut that out anyway. Anyway, moving on to the third game of the episode, we're against Fulham, and yeah, let's see how the game goes. So we're 1-0 down already. Orlando Sarr gets the goal or something like that in the 90th minute. Doesn't look good for me, but what can I do? In the 91st minute, I guess, injury time, Pennant comes clean throw and goal. What's he gonna do but tramp it across basically, and Boakye gets another goal in this episode. And I was really happy at this point. I was luckily enough to get the draw away from home, and that's just a great result to pull it back to 1-1. I couldn't believe it when I got that goal. I was really happy, and Pennant gets man of the match. Again, that lovely assist there with a tramp goal. Fantastic, anyway. So, moving on to the fourth game of the episode. Who are we against? We're against Blackpool in the FA Cup. So, I think it's the quarterfinals we're about to get into. I think we're in the last 16 at the moment. And looking at their team, they do have a decent team. I think they got Kevin Phillips, if I can remember correctly. But here you are going to see the ultimate tramp goal by Blackpool. Yeah, I just got tramp goal. There's nothing more I can say, but this kind of pissed me off. In the 52nd minute, or 53rd minute, Affley gets the goal to concede to make it 1-1. To bring it back. And then I make a substitution at half time. I think I started Jerome in this game, or I started Boakye and brought on Jerome. Anyway, you can see there, yeah, I brought on Jerome for Boakye and Affley for Diao. I don't really like Diao that much. He's been starting regular games for Stoke, and fair play to him. He is getting on a bit, but fair enough. And there's Cameron Jerome making an impact in the game really late on in the game, and pulls it back to make us win 2-1 away from home. That is a great result right there, and it's just going to cement our slot into the next round of the FA Cup. And we're coming up to the end of the FA Cup actually, so we're doing well. Moving on to the final game of the episode, we're against Norwich, so let's just see how that goes. Oh yeah, I decided to simulate this game, and it was away from home against bottom of the table. What's going to happen? But yeah, I'm just going to leave you with this, guys. So thanks for watching, guys. If you've missed any of the episodes before this, go check them out, they're really good, and I'll see you guys next time.